Hey everybody, welcome back to another reaction video. Hope you're doing well. My name is Todd. This is Damon and Elena Always. This video was requested by a Patreon subscriber. You too can join the Patreon link down below in the description. Will get you there. Throw a like in the video if you like it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Hit that notification bell. That way you know when videos post immediately. And you can come check them out. And let's go.
Think about that moment where you knew this person was somebody that you had feelings for, that you loved, and that you could see those feelings going on forever.
What am I supposed to do with
There's no apology in the world that encompasses all the reasons that I'm wrong for you.
Is it too late to pick?
Why don't you let people see the good in you?
Too soon to let them go.
That's what you do, Damon.
You
think that you don't deserve something, so you ruin it.
Your face, it makes my
Self-destructive behavior.
He just wanted to be harmless. He hated it.
It happens to the best of us. Sometimes you can't have the good thing because, number one, you're either nervous about it. Number two, you're either thinking of all the bad things. Maybe you have a history of it, and it always went astray or wrong. Or you just, I don't know.
Easier than
Just expect the
I'm not
worst.
Stefan. It's always gonna be Stefan. I don't want you to be what other people think that you are.
A monster?
I promise you, but I promise you, I will never leave you again. I will get you out of here.
No, I'm mad at you because I love you.
Well, maybe that's the problem. You're the better man, Damon.
Then I have to stay together to protect her, and she wants me to be the better man, which means I can't be who I am.
Maybe this is who you are now. Love does that, Damon. It changes us.
Kinda does.
It doesn't matter what he does, Damon's gotten under your skin.
Very similar to how people say having kids changes you in ways you don't expect.
You are attracted to him in all of his bad brother glory.
I will always choose you.
Please come back to me.
I will make it back to you. I promise.
But every time I let it sink in, I'm never gonna see him again. I feel like I'm gonna die. I'm Elena.
I'm Damon.
Damon, I love you. Whatever you have to do, I don't care. We're messy and complicated, but we're real.
It's not just that she makes him a better person, and she does, but he changes her too.
Damon's on the other side. It's too late.
Damon is either the best thing for her or the worst.
And you're never sure which one it is until it gets unbelievably toxic.
You made all the wrong choices, and of all the choices that I've made, this will prove to be the worst one, but I am not sorry that I'm in love with you.
Hoping the sound's just going on.
In that moment, I loved it. I didn't want to. It terrified me, but for that moment, I loved it. Stop loving me! I can't! I love you. Damon Salvatore.
Just being around you drives me nuts. And not being around you drives me nuts.
You're not the worst company in the world, Elena.
Do you see a future with me? Because that's all I see.
I know there's nothing left to cling to.
I've seen it since the second I laid eyes on her.
I love you, Damon.
It's amazing just how much love can bring down your barriers, bring down your walls. And it seems like that was happening to Damon in this. Funny enough, the last episode I watched of the Vampire Diaries, it was still Stefan that was all the rage, getting into Stefan. And yeah, it seemed from the jump Damon was kind of lost. Quite the sarcastic, for lack of a better phrase, sarcastic prick that needed a good love to kind of open him up a little bit. And it seems like Elena was the person to do it.
Just doesn't control anything. I thought I was never going to see you again. I couldn't think of a worse way to die.
Seriously?
And I will love you until I take my last breath in this earth.
I'm not sorry that I met you. I'm not
Pretty
sorry
good.
that knowing you has made me
Go ahead and write
question
that down.
everything. That in death, you're the one that made me feel most alive.
It's a pretty good compliment. You're the one that made me feel most alive. And that's what we're all striving for, to feel a little bit alive, to make it feel like we're living this life and it's actually worth it. And it's not just, going day by day, the days blend into the other days before you know it. Went to sleep in 2019 and you woke up in 2022 and you're like, what the hell just happened in the last 3 years? I mean, I stayed inside for the last 2. I lost years of my life. Link down below in the description for the original video. Go throw it some love. From the little I've seen, it does kind of seem like Damon lets the inner thoughts win. And it seems like through this video, with Elena, he kind of opens up and stops being such a, well, he probably doesn't stop being such a prick or sarcastic, but he seems like he's more, I don't know, genuine or soft in a way, where he's accepting of her and he really enjoys her company, and he's realizing, oh, I don't have to be this lone wolf, on the prowl, being a jackass. Self-sabotage is a weird thing to struggle with. You kind of rule your life by internal dialogue that's negative, and you think everyone else has that same negative opinion of you, and you just kind of go with it. And then that affects who you hang out with, who you don't hang out with, what you do, what you don't do, what you allow yourself to enjoy. It's not good, but it's hard to not do it as well. So you really just have to kind of let go and just be who you want to be, do what you want to do, and screw any and all opinions, including your own. I work remotely, so it's very much like if I don't talk or do one of these videos or talk to my parents or, talk to a buddy or something, if I don't talk during the day, I could go a full day without saying a word. And it's very odd. And you kind of lose grasp of yourself as a person. And then you hear somebody say your name and you're just like, wait, what? It's kind of weird how 2020 kind of threw a wrench in everybody's life. And we just kind of been dealing with it since. And it's weird because it's like things are back to normal, but they're not really the same. It almost feels like that paradigm shift of like we're on a different timeline now, and God knows where we're going and how we're going to operate. It's very odd. It is so weird. And I haven't quite figured out how I feel about it. It just kind of is what it is, which is honestly my overall opinion on most things. It is what it is. And it seems like Damon was kind of focusing too much on what other people thought of him or wanted, and he wasn't allowing himself to enjoy life, enjoy other people in his life. He had kind of a adversarial relationship. I'm just going off what I remember here. Adversarial relationship with Stefan, and just kind of overall not a pleasant person to hang out with. So it's kind of interesting to see him open up and be quite different with Elena. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. I appreciate you hanging out, watching with me. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.